Hello, my name is Adam Silva. I'm the author, poet, and practicing digital artist known as The Scales. I figured I'd make a little video just showing everybody a little bit about my process and everything like that. My work has a lot of poetry into it and a lot of rhyme scheme. The book I'm about to release now, Myth of the Critter Cradle, has like over 1,460 bars of poetry, and a lot of people will be wondering, like, what's my process, right? So with my writing, there's no AI in my writing, no AI for editing. No, I don't use it for anything in that way. But I do have assistance with my art. So I don't know if many people know what that means. But I'll start with my writing process, and then I'm going to show a little video about my digital art process. What I have up here is I basically have notebooks. Now I don't like to cut up these ones, but I have other notebooks that I don't mind cutting the pages out. And this, oh shoot, I just lost the thing, is the pages for Critter Cradle, the one that's about to be released now soon enough, that I'll tell you all about. And that was the same process I had for Myth of a Happier Time, which both of these books. So then I take those pages, and when there's some still in Critter Cradle, and then I transfer them to the actual book in of itself. And once all these pages are transferred, that's when I finally get at the typed up draft. So that's where I'm at now. Is this is almost done for the typed up draft. And so like that's one of the images. And so right here are some of the little sneak peek images I'm going to have in the book. But example one, this is an image from Critter Cradle, from A Myth of a Happier Time. So this is the final image, right? People are often wondering what's my process. So I'm kind of like a collage artist. So I took this image, which this is an AI image, and then I took the lags off of this one, right? These are just poorly generated images. And then, I seen this, and I was like, I love that. I didn't use that arrow though. I took a flaming spear image I had and used it as the arrow. And then eventually, so I collaged them together, and I eventually got this. I fixed it up a bit. And then there's actual, so this is an eclipse image I took. And this is an eclipse image a family member took during the eclipse here in Newfoundland a while back. And then I combined all those images together, and this was also a separate piece, into what you see here, along with this was the original background image, right? But as you can see, there was a lot of changes. Example 2, the shield. So the shield of this image, believe it or not, so this is the funniest one, actually comes from 2 round shields. So this one, I used like this part right here, and I combined it with half of one of these. So basically I chopped off one of these, and then I chopped it in half, and then I mirrored it, and then I brought it up to size to fit this, and then I clone tooled the metal all the way around, and then I altered the pixels in color till I eventually got this. So like technically this, one of these is part of the, because I needed it to be roughly the same color. I didn't want it such like indent, so I had to remove the color. So that's why I cut half and then duplicated it. But yeah, so it's like collage art. I'm cutting pieces apart and using different pieces. Like here in example 3, right? You'll see this placed in this, which gives you this, right? So I do a lot more to it than like the butterfly and the bird and the fountain and another griffin, and right. So I do a lot of. Oh, let's try that again. Now this is just. I'm still not done. It's actually not the final piece. I have this Hydra head removed and another one put in its place, and oh man, that's a mess. But yeah, this is probably the easiest image I ever made. Now this one I had to add in because it's kind of funny. So technically it's just 2 images. This one and this one. You see how the dark clouds are here and the light clouds are here. I kind of melded them together, and that was like the easiest image I've ever made. But the 2 books I got out are A Myth of a Happier Time and A Legend into the Darkness. And yeah, so that's been a bit of my process. Oh yeah, the Minotaur from the image you guys just seen on the background. So these 2 images are this guy. Anyways, take care. Thanks.